I think there's something to be said about the timing of this, but I just started playing Olenveld, and right as I did, right after I started playing, it was announced that there is a mod, or at least a plan, to completely revoice the mod. They're still going through casting, so I'm not sure how long
Heard
that
about you
would
and your
take.
honeyed
It
words.
could be a while, so as it is, I'll just be continuing to play Olenveld as is, but I'd also be really curious to see how the revoice is, how that revoiced version is whenever it comes out. Also, the mod author did comment on part 1 and said that there seemed to be a little bit of added noise just in audio compression, so that is something they're looking into as well. I've unlocked the Mages Guild. It is now safe. It was always safe. There was nothing really bad in there.
Great news for a change. What did you find?
Some guy turned himself into an orb, and then I went into, I don't know, heaven, and I fixed him.
Impressive, but alarming to be honest. I will need some time to think on this.
You guys want to wear some shoes, maybe? Here, have the scroll that he gave me. It should help.
May the divines bless you, friend. You have done us a great service.
Well, I should be going now.
Go now. I won't take more of your time, and I should get going on healing the soldiers. Thank you. Speak with Eredin for further work.
I feel like now that I know that there was some kind of added noise or added degradation in the audio compression, that does make sense. Because I can hear it ever so slightly with Helga and with Eredin, but that would explain a lot. Also, are we going to talk about the fact that you just have... Well, it's not going to be the Ebony Blade, but it sure looks like it. You mentioned taking control of the docks?
Hello, friend. Yes, I did. And I have a task for you. I already know you managed to recover the old mages building. We are grateful for it.
Well, I'm glad that I could help, sir.
No need to call me sir. Call me Eredin.
He's making the moves on me. Sure thing, about the docks. What about them?
My troops are currently occupied with defense. Our numbers are down enough that we can't mount a proper offensive. This is where you come in.
I'll handle it.
I'm quite sure you will. We had scouts telling us no major threats were sighted in the docks. However, we can never be sure. ... There is a fort I wish we took control. Once we have control of the fort, we can consider the dock an area safe to use. Without the fort, we have nothing.
I understand.
We need the docks. We have fishermen with us that know what they're doing, and our food supplies are currently not optimal. We are already rationing.
Well, I'll get the fort and light the fires.
You will. However, we need to light the fires of the lighthouse. We can't count on good weather alone for outsiders to access the island.
Food, supplies, and external help. It all sounds rather risky.
I know, friend. But if you unlock the docks, I'll have our mage contact others for help, and they can get here in a day or two. We need this.
Well, are they going to sail directly to the island, or are they going to sail to the outer island and then take the portal here? Because I'm still not entirely sure why we had to do that. Consider it done.
Once you free the docks and light the fires, come back and report to me. Good luck, friend. Stay safe.
He considered us friend very quickly. I don't know why. I think I'm just suspicious of everyone,
You're
even
that
though
mage from the college, right?
I don't
Hear things have
really
finally calmed down over there.
have any reason to right now. But I'm kind of realizing now, I'm realizing why I like Eredin's voice acting so much. The voice actor, the tone, the delivery reminds me a lot of Tilor Arenthiel from Enderal. And, you want to talk about good performances, you want to talk about good characters. Tilor Arenthiel and his actor, who's unfortunately no longer with us, was something that helped to make that experience. And I mean, just the voice cast of Enderal in general is something that really helped bring it to life and made it one of my favorite mods of all time. Which the new Enderal novels, quote-unquote Enderal novels, because they're technically no longer part of that universe for legal reasons, the next 2 books in that are coming out in early 2025, and you can guarantee that I'll be reading them. I am excited for those, as I get a little turned around trying to get down to the docks right now. Now the thing is, when we teleported to kind of the main island to Olenveld proper, it put us right here. Which, here, let me show where I am on the map. Put us right here. For some reason, I imagined it put me by the docks, but no, we're a little bit more inland. So yeah, you can see the docks, you can see the ship down there. And I can always go back to the Forsaken Tower, I can always fast travel back there, and that means I always have a way back to Skyrim. It's the thing of some mods, it makes sense to not let you travel back until your journey's complete. Other times, you know, I feel like it's nice to have that option. This is one of those times where it makes sense to be able to go back. We do have the 3 kind of burial mounds here for the 3 guards that had died here, for the 3 guards that were dead when we first arrived. That's one of those little things that's a really nice touch. That's one of those things where you're seeing how the world is evolving and changing, and it's one of those minor things that not a lot of people think of, but it shows a level of care and attention to details, so points for that. Which, one thing that I do want to bring up is that this was a mod made by a single author. This wasn't a team, this wasn't a group. This was really just by Forcefield. And solo authors making projects like this is actually more common than you would realize, more common than you think, but it's still a massive undertaking, if nothing else, and I do recognize that. Okay. I do love the idea of, you know, the Necromancer, the Black Worm cultist, gets yeeted into the air for my shout, but his skeletons don't. His skeletons are stronger than him. Oh. Which also, now that I say that out loud, also makes sense because, I mean, why summon them if they're not going to be, you know, there to kind of augment your power, not going to be there to help make up for your own lack of combat prowess. Oh god. I will say that, you know, I haven't raised my difficulty yet. I haven't changed it, so this is still just on Adapt. See, now we're starting to get murdered a little bit. Which, it was a pretty significant group, so that would also do it. Think we're clear? Yeah, we're clear. I want your robes. You're mocking me, and I don't like it. Okay, so they both had keys to the fort, which also makes sense. You know, they made copies. They want to make sure that everyone in the cult can come and go as needed. Yes, so let's get inside. Oh, hello. Guard duty, am I right? Now, from what I've seen, Olenveld mostly makes use, if not almost exclusively makes use, ooh, hello key, of vanilla tile sets. It doesn't necessarily seem to use new assets for architectural pieces, which I'm early on in, so maybe that'll change as we go on. Oh, hello. I am a big proponent of you can make vanilla assets, vanilla tile sets look good. It's a matter of being creative with your level design. I have played plenty of mods where vanilla tile sets, vanilla assets still look great. I don't know if that was supposed to be like that. I'm gonna say the door shouldn't open, if nothing else. Is this the trap door key? Okay. That ladder would not be sturdy. I would be a little nervous to try and climb that ladder. I would expect it to just fall. And light the beacon. Liberate the docks and light the fires of the lighthouse. And just quickly pop back to Eredin. The compass is pointing all the way south, but that's a Skyrim thing. That's just me making fun of vanilla Skyrim. Is the wounded soldier supposed to just be hanging out with you? Are you friends with him too? Are you friends with everyone? I've liberated the docks and the fort.
You bring success to our cause. I will send men and inform Helga that we can call more allies.
And there he goes. Well, what's next?
Currently, your reward.
Ooh.
You deserve it. Take the key to our armory below. Take what you see fit.
I like my armor already, but thank you.
I'm sure you do. As you wish. Now, I have another request for you. Scouts reported some strange lights and noises coming from an old mine.
I take it that is my next task then?
Yes. Come speak with me when you are ready, and I shall give you the details. Glory to you and Olenveld.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused. What happened? Am I on the ship? Am I watching the ship? Okay, cutscene. Through your efforts, Olenveld has regained strength. The docks are now populated and food supplies are growing. You have become a symbol for the people of Olenveld. There's much to be done, but for now, the people thank you and feel safer inside its walls. Understood. Okay, you are floating. I wasn't sure what that was
Hands
explaining,
to yourself,
but the
sneak thief.
the little message afterwards, the little kind of notice afterwards did explain that.
Yes?
One thing I will say is that dialogue is a little clunky at times, just in the way that it's written, so I would be curious
Yes?
if the Revoice project might touch on that as well, and might try to maybe not completely rewrite some of the lines, but maybe retool them just so that they feel a little bit more natural.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Well, I was coming down to the basement because I was told I can take stuff. Ebony Greatsword.
So you can cast a few spells?
Ebony
Am I supposed to be
bow.
impressed?
Okay, and the Black Watch armor, in case you didn't, steal it off dead people like I did. Show me your wares.
Gods be praised.
Okay, so, more, just kind of vanilla gear, but it's good in case you didn't come prepared. It's good in case you didn't come to Olenveld with a lot of supplies, but we can also just leave, come back, and so on. Eredin, do you still have that task for me?
I do, and I don't think it will be an easy one.
Well, tell me about it.
I had a scout reporting to me that at night there are strange sounds and whispers coming from the old mines.
Damn kids. The old mines near the city well?
No, not those. These ones you must exit the city, pass the bridge on the river, and go down the road, deeper into the forest.
How do I get to the bridge?
Since you cleared the docks and more help has arrived, I've stationed 2 guards on the bridge gate. Speak to them, and they shall unlock it.
I see. About the task, what do I have to do?
Hopefully we can get some answers on the whole situation if you investigate what is happening. I must warn you, though. Be prepared for what might be there.
I will. I'll speak to the guards at the bridge.
Good luck, friend. Report back to me when you're done.
Speak to the guardsmen at the gates. I also like the idea of, let's go tell the guards how, they've been here, that they're the ones who are supposed to be securing the island, but they need me to get anything done. On their own, they're not really accomplishing much. They're dying. They're good at that, but you needed me, the Dragonborn, to do everything. I'm used to it, though. It's not the first time it's happened. Eredin wants me to investigate the mine situation. Okay, calm down, you're not saying anything.
Understood. Go forth with caution.
I don't really believe in caution.
You're welcome.
It's just funny because they looked like they were in, a very intense staring contest before I arrived. See, there they go again. I don't know why, just seeing them out here staring at each other like that, one of the very first things I thought of is just one of them saying to the other, hey, you ever wonder why we're here? I miss Rooster Teeth. Oh. Skeletons? Are those a new type of skeletons? Oh no, bonemen. Which... it looks like a slightly different texture from the bonemen in the actual Soul Cairn, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a trapdoor for a second. I thought I could go in there for a second. I like that Olenveld is a snowy environment. One, it makes sense because it is, north of Skyrim. It's up in the northern Sea of Ghosts, and I also just really love snow in video games. I always have. Back when I was a kid, back when I was playing the original Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, I would just play, the Renvar levels and the Hoth levels again and again and again on loop. I have always loved snow in games, which is probably one of the reasons why I like Skyrim as much as I do. Okay, well, it hit them, but it looked like it was gonna miss them. Doesn't send them flying, but at least, it still does some damage. Oop. Oh, where did you guys come from? I didn't see you behind me. Oh, God, that's a lot more than I thought. I know I can handle them. I know I can take them, but... you see all the red dots and you just go, ooh. Where are you hiding? Olenveld mines discovered, and there's probably gonna be some more bonemen. That didn't say mine, that said Steinvaults. Well, now we know that there's gonna be more in here than just a mine. Oh, okay, I can take a rope ladder down. That's good. That's nice, because that way, I don't need to just jump down. I could, but it also means that I have a way out. I'm going back here because... oh, can I not mine this? The new material? The very, very blue ore? Because immediately my first thought is, oh, it's like the blue material, the blue metal, that Madnak had in his armor. The experiment is working. We can finally raise proper skeletons to use as our workforce. The raw material called mithril does appear to carry some exquisite properties. It feels more conductive to magic, and as our master told us, imbued with the proper blood and ingredients, it can become very stable to perform more complicated rituals. Okay, so it's meant to be mithril. Got it. I would like to be able to mine it, but maybe there's gonna be an explanation as to why I can't. Also makes me hope that I can get some mithril armor later on. A little green in here. Well, I'm gonna go touch the purple crystal because, you know, the Dragonborn's not the smartest tool in the shed. They kind of just touch whatever they want. They kind of just, you know, worry about consequences later. They figure that they'll be fine, and then, you know, they're usually not. A weird sensation pulses through your body. Oh, drugs. Well, I did make mention of the Soul Cairn, so go figure that's exactly where I wound up. Which, yep, there it is, Soul Cairn. I had a feeling. I suspected as much. Damn, I thought that was gonna be an elevator. A magic lift. But no. Madnak?
Ah, look who it is. My savior. You arrived late to this rescue, though.
I need to rescue you again? What happened?
I suppose I have time to explain it. You, on the other hand, are on a timer. I'll keep it brief.
Go ahead.
When I left the sanctum, I went to my old guild building deep underground. A fortress, older than the Order itself.
For you to be here, things must have gone bad, huh?
Bad is an understatement, friend. We got wiped out. All I saw was death. I don't think I mentioned my Order's name.
You did not. You didn't. You were in such a hurry.
Allow me to give you a hindsight. I am a battle mage from the Order of the Lump.
Okay, alright. So, the Order of the Lamp was essentially a group of warriors for the Mages Guild. They usually had magic, but they were meant to be sort of a more warrior-focused group within the old Mages Guild. So yeah, he's from a while ago then. Well, what happened?
I took a look at the building and everyone was gone or dead. The purity orb was missing too.
The Purity Orb?
Yes, an orb of Magnus. We call it Orb of Magnus for a simple reason.
Okay. Let me guess, god of magic?
Precisely. We don't know the origins of the artifact. We know it is old, older than the island possibly, and it is made of pure magic.
Why not use it to fight the Necromancers?
A wise plan, friend. Unfortunately, all our attempts at manipulating its magic had troublesome results. Once, we had an earthquake because of it.
An earthquake?
Yes, it was very intense, and shattered many buildings on this island. We only hope folks at Winterhold are safe, as they are relatively close to us.
Wait, is he trying to explain what happened to Winterhold? No, because that wouldn't line up. Timeline-wise, that wouldn't line up. Well, how did you end up in here?
I died when I was about to leave the building. A sudden flash of light blinded me, and I felt a sharp pain in the chest.
You were soul-trapped.
I don't know the rest.
What do we do now?
Now, I don't know, friend. I'm dead. There are others here too. I just hope their death was as quick as mine. Knowing the Black Worm, probably not.
I will get revenge for your soul. Just show me the way.
I will open a portal and we'll meet when you cross it. As I said, you're on a timer since you are still trapped and not dead.
Open the portal then. I won't waste any more time.
Right through that corrupt hallway, friend. Good luck.
I like how casually he says that. Oh, just, you know, down the corrupt hallway, 2 doors on the left. Wait. Which corrupt hallway? Oh, okay, right here. Do you like how... Oh god, that's a lot of enemies. It's not letting me take out my weapon. That's not good. Yeah, I can't take out my weapon. Okay, switching weapons fixed it, which that's also the kind of thing that can just happen randomly in Skyrim, like just vanilla Skyrim even. Not common, but possible. I do wish that enemies were spaced out a little bit more here. Just, even though they're not hard, even though it's not hard to defeat them, just being surrounded by that many enemies at once, I never thought felt great. That's a me thing, though. I also just like how unceremoniously he died. He's like, oh, well, we saved him, we put him back in his body, in his corporeal form, and then Madanak, boom, immediately after we leave him, dead. Like, he's had a rough go at it. He's not had a good time, huh?
Damn Akaviri shaman. How could I know it would trap my soul? I yearn to see the great dunes of Hammerfell once again.
Well, I got bad news for you. Did I go in a circle, though? No, this is a different spot.
Please, end this misery.
Okay, so, hey. You could have warned me about all the skeletons.
I had no knowledge of that friend. My power is very limited here. Listen, I might have information for you.
You know a way out?
Possibly, yes. I suspect we can end this ordeal if you take out the lich in control of this zone.
Where is he?
I'm not sure exactly. But if I was in your shoes, I'd keep going forward through the portals. You've got no choice here.
I will avenge you, even though we weren't really close.
I'm sure you will. Listen, the lich is a powerful being.
Lich.
I don't know his name, but one thing I discovered recently is that we are in the Soul Cairn.
Well, I knew that, yeah. How's that possible? What do you mean, how's that possible? I've done it before.
My guess is that those crystals within the island have something to do with it. They have less magicka than the orb, but are still powerful.
If they are this powerful, what can we do about them?
For now, destroy the crystals. They feed on soul magic. Destroy the crystals, and you destroy the portals, and these pocket realms for good.
I'll keep an eye out for the crystals. Thanks.
You're welcome, friend. Be ready for a fight. Now go. You don't have much time. This is a goodbye. The portal is open.
Well, I'll miss you. I wish we could have been a little closer. Do I just keep going? I think I just keep going. This would very much benefit from having some additional dialogue options. Oh god, alright. Hello? Is this gonna take me to the Lich? I would imagine so. Yeah, I almost feel like we would have needed some more time with Madnak as a character before he died. Like, we just brought him back to life. Okay, I can't activate the spire again. Do I keep going through here? Hello there. He's not hostile, so let me see if I can talk to him. Yes, I think so. You must be responsible for this realm.
And you must be the pest that is causing trouble to my order.
Yep, says it on my business card. And I'm about to cause some trouble for you too.
Puny mortal, you meddle with forces you can't begin to comprehend. The order of the Black Worm is eternal. We know no defeat. We shall rise.
Would you say this is the rise of Mana Marco then? I'll make sure your order dies, starting with you.
Fool, we We are done manipulating the sacred orb. Our masters will be pleased with us. We already have portals through the island. You can't stop us.
Orb? The Orb of Magnus? Masters?
I suppose I can entertain your worthless mind before I end your miserable attempt of war.
Oh, thank you. How kind of you. I'd love to hear your insanity before I end you.
Very well. We hold the power of one sacred orb.
We get our
We
little
also
villain
manage to
monologue right
manipulate
here.
the orb to open a connection to the Soul Cairn.
Write that down, write that down.
We can't control the orb fully. Not yet. But we managed to begin contact with the ideal masters. They provide us power, and we provide them souls.
Your order is out of control. I will end this now. Also, would have benefited from a little bit of audio tweaking, just making sure that you kind of cut out that little, inhale for breath at the end of each line. It's a minor thing, it's just, it's me.
You may try, mortal, but know this. We have the ideal masters on our side. We have opened several portals on this island. Your attempts are futile.
Usually are. Usually my attempts are futile, but I try anyway.
The more of you that die, the more troops we have. You try to delay the inevitable. All those bodies under the soil, all the dead to our side. I respect your courage, mortal.
Thank you.
I shall put your body to good use once I am finished. Our victory begins here, with your death. Then Olenveld!
I am gonna lower the levels for him ever so slightly because it is just ever so slightly making it into the red on my recording software right now. Let me guess, and then all of Tamriel?
Such a pity you are on the wrong side. Yes, then Tamriel. Now, let us fight, shall we?
I really should have attacked him while he was monologuing. I really should have. Aw, I didn't even stagger him. I was hoping it would. Also, I am currently on expert difficulties, so I really am just very overpowered, it would seem. And we're back, and yeah, see, so the magical echo, if you will, it lingers, it's here, but the portal itself, the connection, the entrance to the Soul Cairn is now gone. Alright, let's head back to Eredin. Let's tell him that, well, our friend died, so now he's our only friend on the island. This is actually all just an elaborate ruse. Eredin's behind all this because he's just jealous of any other friends we make. He's to blame. He's the cause for all of this. Just you wait and see.